Sandy Hamm, West 230, South 3827, Milky Way Road, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Those are just some numbers I pulled together today because I was thinking about the election coming up and taxes and firehouse discussions and all that kind of stuff. But that's not what I really want to address tonight, or at least not what's really on my mind. After the last meeting, I was able to speak like this before the agenda item for Catholic Memorial, but then, of course, during the agenda item, I have to sit quiet, so now this is my chance to come back. That was a 75-minute session. I've watched the whole thing several times over and over, and I've tagged times when things are said and whatnot, but I'm very concerned that these folks are not going to be the kind of neighbors that I was hoping they were going to be. The list of things here, to start with, they wanted to, reduce the wetlands, and yet they say they want to take their kids out there and show them the wetlands. I just don't see any reason to be adding PA systems, loudspeaker systems to 3 different fields that can go from 7 in the morning till 10:30 at night. We fought all of this over a decade ago, and now it's coming back. I just don't understand. All the confusion over alcohol, when Dan mentioned during the last meeting, that he didn't think there should be anything mentioned in the document at all about alcohol, and she had said, well, we don't have any plans to do alcohol. When Dan brought that up, she made a beeline for the microphone to say, well, no, wait, we need to have that. It's real clear what the plan is. When Trustee Buchholz asked about the lights on the east side of the building, the presentation was that it's been taken care of. And yet, if you listen to the words, and I encourage everyone to go back and watch, but I'm going to quote her. I transcribed what she answered when you asked, has the light on been taken care of? She says, yes. Donna Bembenek, President, Catholic Memorial High School. Yes, we sent our facility people out there. It's a safety light for the employees of the next level when they come out at night. So they did try to tilt it so it wasn't shooting out that way. So there's a balance. We have to make sure the parking lot is lit late at night when the employees leave. But we were cognizant that we were trying to project it differently so that it didn't project out as far. I don't know, anybody need me to translate that for you? Maybe someone went out there and nothing changed. And I can tell you nothing's changed because I drive by it all the time. And the whole thing just doesn't even make any sense. We have to have it there so that when they leave at night, it's on all night. So, just made up stuff. The semi-trailer one, that was a good one. So at about 54 minutes in, she says, she wanted to bring up the semi-storage trailer issue and explains that they were approached. So you're supposed to figure that it wasn't that she did anything, it was just that someone came to her and she was just being a good citizen. And so then they were going to propose it to the village, and I just can't for the life of me understand how you would even bring that forward, that if you think you're going to be a good neighbor and you're going to bring in more light, reduce the wetlands, more noise, and in the off months you want to store tractor trailers there. And then her answer to that, and if you go back and listen to her answer, was, well, she's just trying to be transparent. No, that wasn't why. It was to make money storing trailers on the parking lot. And she was mistakenly transparent, and then people told her you can't do that. Anyway, if you look at the numbers, changing the subject entirely, I think it's real interesting that since 2010, our tax levy has gone up 10%. And I took all of those numbers off of the website, town's website, village website. And yet, if we were only keeping pace with inflation, we would be some $700,000, $800,000 short of where we are now. So we haven't kept up with inflation at all. We're stymied by the state as to what we can do. And I know you guys are working on that, but I think when the discussion comes up in the next few months about finances and taxes and what we're gonna spend money on and everything, it's important to realize that while none of us wanna be the person behind raising taxes or in whatever way they get raised, whether it's borrowing money and paying it back, it's amazing how low the taxes have stayed over the last, whatever that was, 13, 14 years. Thank you very much for your time.